What is up, you horror nerds? It's me, your host once again, Jeremiah Duncan. Welcome back to the channel. Today's review I got for you is a short video that is actually locally made to Kentucky, which is, I was honored to be able to get a hold of this so I could watch it. Let's talk about it. 2013, The Reaper's Image. It is not rated, runs for 35 minutes. If you haven't heard of this one, let's get you connected. Based on the short story The Reaper's Image from best-selling author Stephen King comes a bone-chilling tale about a museum curator, Johnson Spangler, played by Matt Mooningham, who seeks a prized antique mirror that is rumored to be cursed. Denying the mirror's dark past, Johnson must purchase it from a sleazy antique shop owner, Samuel Claggert, played by Sonny Burnette. Upon purchase, Johnson must remove it from the shop's attic with guide Mr. Carlin, played by David Haney, who is scared to death of the de-ivory glass. The two journey to find the prized possession, but it isn't the only thing they find. They say only chosen people can see the Reaper's image in the glass. Will you see it? Bum, bum, bum. So this is a B movie through and through. Shot, I think, locally in Kentucky from my understanding, and produced by a local company called Rotting Corpse Productions. I don't know if they're still doing stuff, but I do see them at time to time at local horror conventions and things like that. Super cool people and super cool things that they've done. Again, this was based on a short story by Stephen King. It is kind of a period piece there at the beginning, so kind of telling the lore of the mirror and so forth. So remember, this is a B movie, and it is a B movie through and through. It's got a B movie script, it's got B movie cinematography, and it's got B movie acting. And so the bar is pretty low, if I must be so honest. I think they made it for like $300. They made this movie, and it shows. It shows it's a $300. I mean, honestly, some of the video, granted this was in 2013, but iPhones now make better footage than what some of this is. It is what it is, It's not horrible, though. I will say that. It's not horrible. It's good to check out, especially a new Stephen King story that I actually hadn't even really heard of. I think somebody ended up buying the rights to it more recently and going to make some movies out of it or something. But it was cool to be able to see it, one that I hadn't heard of. I do have to say I was glad that this was only 35 minutes long because it does drag on a bit. But shout out to the people who are doing the damn thing, getting out there trying to make it, especially locally, because we don't see a lot of that stuff as much around here. And so shout out to them. However, it's not really worth watching. It wasn't that great, but I was honored to be able to buy it to support. But if you want, it's worth the watch if you want to support Kentucky filmmaking and Kentucky horror. If you are outside of that and you don't have any ties or anything like that, it's probably not going to be worth your time. But I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10 because shout out to local producers and things like that. 4 out of 10. Reaper's Image, that's all I'll say about it. Like, subscribe, hit the death bell for notifications. Stick around, I got more coming to you.